Hello, good morning. Welcome to, as the title says, step one. This is day one of something new for me. So a little bit of context to this video. I've tagged in Aaron Witnish, who is one half of my mentorship group, so Jack and Az. But effectively, in the last 24 hours, Aaron put up a video in a Facebook group that he's running at the minute that's all around personal brand. And yesterday he recorded a video similar to this, as in it was on a laptop or an iPhone. It wasn't designed to be, super high quality, but it was effectively step one of him moving into building a new probably era of his personal brand. And the video that I watched, I don't know if it's public yet, but it will be at some point. I know it's in the group only at the minute, but this video was many things. It was inspiring. It was vulnerable in the fact of some of the things he shared in the background. And towards the end of the video, he also made a point and said, look, a personal brand is something that is highly valuable for yourself and your personal development, but it's also a way for people to connect and see parts of you that maybe they don't see normally. And what he was saying was, at least for the last kind of 4 or 5 years, he's been hiding behind the businesses that he's been building. And I think a lot of people do that. I can only speak for myself and saying, at least for the last couple of years, I've been low-key to some degree, probably coasting in the background and just, somewhat relaxing. I've definitely had my periods on social medias where I am out in the market and I am sharing things. But the last few years has definitely been somewhat chill. And I didn't have any intention, I suppose, like genuinely, I think something in the background for me has been bubbling away. And I watched this video of Az's last night. And again, it's probably inspired me. First of all, he said, if anyone's got, I suppose the intuition or the desire to do something different and start to make some moves in a different way, then the first step is always the one to take. It's vulnerable, it's challenging, all those things. And that's why I'm doing this today. Okay. I don't know in which direction this is going to go. As you can tell, I've not even had my haircut or my beard trimmed for this video. But I do want to, first of all, give so much gratitude to, I'm going to talk about Aaron specifically now, because yesterday he created a video whenever he did this and shared a bit of his story. He's been very successful in many different ways. But I'm super grateful for Aaron around his courage and leadership, which he continually shows myself and Sally in the background in so many different ways. Like, if you don't know Aaron, or if you're not following him, go and follow him. Go and tune into what he says, because genuinely one of the nicest human beings on the face of the earth, like hands down. Okay. An absolute dude. So first of all, I want to say that. But secondly, I want to kind of acknowledge the leadership, because in 2015, I was somewhat lost in life. Okay. I was trying to get out of 9 to 5. I was unsure of what country I'd be living in. I wanted to stay in Australia, but it wasn't certain at the time. And I kept trying to figure ways to get out of like this cycle of feeling lost and not really knowing where things were going. And why I say courage and why I say like leadership is because Aaron was running events at the time in 2015, I think, to 2018, like live events in person where you get a group of people together, maybe 10, 20, 30, 40 people. And like every 2, 3, 4 weeks, he would stand in front of these people and he would share ways of starting and growing a coaching business. And, I was one of those people in the audience, what feels like many years ago now. And I decided to work with Aaron and Jack. And like, my life changed from a decision to commit and invest and go all in on this. But underneath it, the only reason that was made possible was because Aaron and Jack, but Aaron in this case specifically, had the courage and the desire to stand up, talk to people he didn't know, talk to strangers, and want to help them, and continuously did that year after year after year. Okay, if Aaron hadn't have had the courage to build a personal brand at the time, because that's what he was building, build a business that helped people start businesses, and then build a mastermind in the background that didn't just help them once, but I've worked with Aaron since 2016 now, continuously, and still do, and still want to do. Okay, and the reason why is because the leadership in the background is always there. And he goes through some things like he shared on this video. If you go and tune in, the last few years he's been somewhat hiding behind his businesses. Those are phases, but I have to again be super grateful for just stepping up and basically going out into the market, putting himself out there, because he changed my life by doing that. Okay, I connected with him. I liked what he was talking about, and I wanted to be a part of what he was building. So forever grateful for that. I really can't say enough. Without that, I wouldn't be doing the things I'm doing. And without that, Sally, I can speak on her behalf as well, we wouldn't be where we are. Okay, and we've still got a lot of stuff we're working on. But I do just want to say thanks to Az out in public. It's been a privilege, and it's really cool to watch him go again in the way that he wants. Now, at the back end of the video, he said, step one for you guys watching it now. So step one for me is to talk about that on my side. I don't know where this is going, quite honestly, because 24 hours ago, I probably had no intention of doing this, but it's again, taking action, isn't it? It's letting the right people inspire you and helping you take your own action. So where are things for me? I sway on this, quite honestly, openly. I sway on where we're at. I sway on what's next. And I sway on probably where I want to go next. I'm very lucky. We've built a business that, similar to what he was saying, it kind of works in the background. We get to work with clients. I've built, over the last, especially the last 3 or 4 years, I've built a situation where it's quite private. I have private clients now, which is awesome. And I enjoy working with them. Genuinely, my day is fulfilled. I love it. Everything about it. I really do enjoy. And the clients I get to work with are sensational. I'm honored, literally. And that's really cool. I suppose where the thing bubbling for me in the background, and why I felt inclined to do this step one moment that Az has inspired me to do is there is something inside me that I love working with private clients, and I love doing that work. But there's also a side of me that has hidden behind what I'm good at, which is probably teaching sales, teaching growing business, and teaching, fundamentally how to get ahead and how to build some cool things. There's also a lot of things that I don't hide, but I've kept from the public because it's just the way I saw was best. But the reality is, I do have something that I want to share that hasn't come out before. And now is that time. And again, I sway on this because I love working with private clients. I love doing that work. I love what I've built. I spent many years getting to the place of doing what we do. But now it's probably time for a change. And again, I don't know what that looks like, but I think sharing this as the thoughts come out was step one for me. I haven't given it too much thought, but there's something new coming, and I do want to talk about it. It will be coaching and consulting. Okay, like that's a definite, because quite honestly, that's what I love to do. But I think the conversations around that, like the challenges, how to overcome it, what's going on behind the scenes, and really how to be more valuable, that's what I want to bring to the market more. So this is my somewhat of an accountability piece. I'm going to put this everywhere. I'm going to go forward with this, and I'm going to be led by Aaron as well. I don't have any ego around that. Like he's leading this new personal branding side of things, but I'm going to do it my way, as I always do, and I want to bring something else to the market. It's going to evolve as we go along, but as I said, this is step one. So looking forward to sharing it. Again, super grateful for Az, super grateful for like him being in our lives, and him leading the pack once again. He's very, very, very good at it, and it's great to be in his energy. But also, yeah, looking forward to what the next piece holds for us, because there's much more to come. And again, no more hiding. Like the last few years have been good, but got something more to give. So looking forward to that. Thanks for tuning in. And again, if you're, I think the most important thing is passing this on now. Like if you know there's something in the background that you haven't been sharing, you've been maybe hiding from, you've been maybe putting off to go ahead with, we all go through it, and we go through it in phases. Like there's been times, I can only speak for myself, where, I've literally been on social media sharing every single day for 12 months plus. Okay. That was a phase. And then it's really easy to slip back. And once you slip back, it's so easy never to go again, or at least until you're forced. So this time it's nice that I'm not being forced. I don't have to do this, but I want to do this. And same for you. Like what are you either hiding from, or what are you not bringing to the surface that you want to bring in the way that you want to bring it? That's what's important. Like how you want to do it. Forget everyone else. Again, there's loads of things about this I don't like. Like I don't have my beard shaved. I don't have my hair cut. I'm not in a suit. I've got my light to the next. Like there's a building, so typical video one, and there's someone building something outside, which is the first time it's happened in probably 8 weeks. So there's loads of things, but it's like, just do it, get it out there. I did want to go live on this, but then my phone internet wasn't working properly. So again, that was a reason to give up. There was a reason not to do this and wait. Instead, I decided to go on Zoom, which was working. And we get the video out, we move forward, and we do the damn thing, and then we move on. All right. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Looking forward to sharing whatever comes next. But thanks for those who are tuning in. And I'd love to hear what you're hiding from, or how this inspired you to go and do your thing. Would love to see that. All right. Thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye.